Could a simple 2001 D Washington quarter in your pocket be worth a staggering $1 million? You heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into why this seemingly ordinary quarter might just be the jackpot coin you've been looking for. The 2001 D Washington quarter is a part of the State Quarter series, which began in 1999 and ran until 2008, celebrating each state in the Union with a unique design. But what makes the 2001 D Washington quarter so special that some might believe it could be worth millions? First, let's break down the basics. The D Mint mark means this quarter was produced at the Denver Mint. In 2001, millions of these coins were struck. Specifically, 568,784,000 of them. That's a massive number, so at first glance, you might think these coins are too common to be valuable, right? But the devil, my friends, is in the details. So what exactly makes a 2001 D quarter worth more than face value, let alone $1 million? Here are some key factors to watch for. Some of the most valuable coins are those with minting errors. For the 2001 D quarter, look for errors like double dies, where the design elements, like George Washington's profile or the lettering, appear doubled. These mistakes can happen during the minting process and dramatically increase the coin's value. Another major factor in determining the value is the coin's grade. Coin collectors and experts use a scale called the Sheldon scale to rate the condition of a coin from 1 to 70. Coins in near-perfect condition, like mint state, MS-68 or even MS-69, can be worth a small fortune. If your 2001 D Washington quarter is in pristine condition, think no scratches, no wear, and incredible shine, then you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Finally, some coins were minted on the wrong planchets or even struck using the wrong metal. If your quarter looks different in weight or color, you might have an incredibly rare coin that could fetch tens of thousands, if not millions, at auction. Now, let's take a look at some real-life examples of quarters that sold for astronomical amounts. In 2020, a Washington quarter-error coin from 2001 sold for over $10,000 at auction. And in previous years, state quarters with major minting errors or in pristine condition have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some collectors even speculate that the right 2001 D Washington quarter, especially one with a significant error or in flawless condition, could fetch up to $1 million. Now that's a life-changing coin. Okay, so you've dug through your coin jar, and you think you might have a valuable 2001 D Washington quarter. What's next? First, carefully inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to check for minting errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Next, you'll want to have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This can determine the coin's official grade and authenticate any errors. We're diving into an incredible story about the 1960 D Washington quarter, a coin that could be hiding in your pocket change and is worth an astounding $1.1 million. Let's start with the basics. The 1960 D Washington quarter features George Washington on the front, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse showcases the majestic eagle, symbolizing American freedom. But what makes the 1960 D so special? In 1960, the Denver Mint produced over 91 million Washington quarters. However, among them, a small number were struck with a rare error, a double die obverse, which significantly increases their value. This minting error means that some coins exhibit a noticeable doubling of the design elements, particularly on Washington's profile and the date. So, how did this particular quarter skyrocket to a valuation of $1.1 million? The answer lies in collector demand. In recent years, a few well-preserved examples of the 1960 D double die have sold for staggering amounts at auction. In 2021, one sold for over $1 million. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if you have one of these valuable coins. Look closely for the doubling effect on the front of the coin. Using a magnifying glass can help you see the finer details. The most prominent areas to check are the date and the word Liberty. If you notice a doubling effect, you might have a real treasure on your hands. If you think you found a 1960 D quarter with the double die error, it's essential to get it appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service. Auctions are a great way to sell rare coins, and platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay can connect you with serious collectors. For those interested in coin collecting, focusing on mint errors can be a rewarding venture. Always keep your coins in good condition, store them properly, and consider joining a coin club to connect with fellow enthusiasts. So there you have it, the 1960D Washington Quarter, a potential gold mine hidden in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin discoveries. Comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and we'll see you next time on our quest for hidden treasures. We're diving deep into the world of rare coins, and we have a real gem to discuss. The 1961 D Washington Quarter Dollar. This coin could potentially be worth a staggering $1.2 million. So, if you're a collector or just curious, stick around as we explore its value, history, and how you can spot one. Let's start with a little history. The Washington Quarter was first minted in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By the time we reached 1961, the design had remained mostly unchanged, featuring the iconic profile of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1961 D version was minted in Denver, with a total of about 1.8 million coins produced. While most of these quarters are worth their face value today, there are a few rare exceptions, particularly when it comes to specific varieties that collectors crave. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The 1961 D quarter can be extremely valuable if it's in exceptional condition. The key factor is the grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A 1961 D Washington Quarter that is graded at MS 66 or higher can fetch thousands, but the real jackpot comes with the rarer varieties. One particularly noteworthy variety is the 1961 DD over D error coin. This coin features an overlay of the mint mark, which adds to its uniqueness and desirability among collectors. If you happen to find one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune. So, how can you identify a valuable 1961 D quarter? First, check the mint mark. The D should be located just below the eagle on the reverse. Look closely for any doubling or errors in the mint mark. Ensure it's a D mint mark. Look for wear and tear. Higher grades are much more valuable. Examine for the D over D error. Now let's get to the exciting part, the value. A standard 1961 D quarter is worth about 25 cents in circulation. However, as we mentioned earlier, the error coins and higher grade examples can soar to $1.2 million. In recent auctions, pristine examples have sold for upwards of 6 figures. So, if you have one of these rare coins, or if you come across one, you could potentially make a life-changing profit. If you think you've got a valuable 1961 D quarter, you might be wondering where to sell it. Online auction sites like eBay or dedicated coin auction houses are great places to start. Just make sure you have your coin properly graded by a reputable service to maximize its value. So, there you have it. The 1961 D Washington Quarter is not just a piece of history but also a potential gold mine for collectors. Keep an eye out in your change, and you might just find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting tips and news. We're diving into a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change. The 1962 Washington Quarter. You won't believe the value these coins can hold. Some are worth a staggering $1.3 million. So, stick around as we uncover the details that make this coin so special. The Washington Quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Since then, it has undergone various design changes and minting techniques. But today, we're specifically focusing on the 1962 version. In 1962, the quarter featured the familiar obverse design of George Washington and the reverse side showcasing an eagle, symbolizing strength and freedom. This coin is made from 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it not only numismatic value but also intrinsic value based on its silver content. Now, let's talk about rarity. The 1962 quarter had a total mintage of over 100 million coins. However, what makes certain specimens so valuable is their condition and specific characteristics. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1962 quarter in mint state 67 or higher can fetch thousands of dollars, while those with unique features or errors can reach astonishing prices, up to $1.3 million. Speaking of unique features, one of the most sought-after versions of the 1962 quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, resulting in a misalignment that creates a doubling effect on the lettering and images. If you happen to find a 1962 Washington quarter with these characteristics, you could have a gold mine on your hands. Always check your coins closely, as these errors significantly increase value. So, how do you identify a potentially valuable 1962 Washington quarter? Here are a few tips. The mint mark indicates where the coin was produced. For the 1962 quarter, look for D for Denver or no mint mark for Philadelphia. Look for signs of wear or damage. Coins in higher grades with minimal scratches or blemishes are more valuable. As mentioned, errors can significantly increase a coin's worth. Use a magnifying glass to examine details closely. If you believe you have a valuable 1962 Washington quarter, it's essential to know where to sell it. Here are a few options. They can provide a quick evaluation and offer to buy. Websites like eBay allow you to reach a wider audience, but be cautious of fees and scams. These events are great for networking with collectors and dealers who might be interested in purchasing your coin. To sum up, the 1962 Washington quarter is more than just a piece of change. With the right characteristics and condition, it can be worth a fortune, up to $1.3 million. Keep an eye out for these coins, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into a coin that's capturing the attention of collectors everywhere, the 1963 Washington quarter dollar. Stick around, because this coin could be worth a staggering $1.4 million. First, let's explore the history of the Washington quarter. This coin was introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Designed by John Flanagan, it features Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. But what makes the 1963 version so special? In 1963, the U.S. Mint produced a significant number of quarters, over 70 million. However, a very small percentage of these coins were struck with unique characteristics that elevate their value. The most notable rarity is the 1963 proof quarter and the 1963D mint mark quarter. These coins can fetch prices upwards of $1.4 million in mint condition. So, how do you determine the value of your 1963 quarter? The condition of the coin is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. A well-preserved coin, especially a proof version, will command a much higher price. Here are some key features to look for in a valuable 1963 quarter. Check for the D mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Denver. These are specially made for collectors and have a mirrored finish. Look for the S mint mark on these. Certain error coins, such as double strikes or off-center strikes, can significantly increase value. Now let's talk real money. In recent years, several 1963 Washington quarters have sold for astronomical prices at auction. One particularly rare proof quarter sold for $1.4 million to a private collector. These stories remind us that hidden treasures can be found in our pocket change. If you think you might have a valuable 1963 quarter, here's how to sell it. Consult a professional coin dealer or a reputable appraiser. Look for reputable auction houses that specialize in rare coins. Engage with communities online to gauge interest and potential offers. Now that you know the potential value of the 1963 Washington quarter, it's time to check your coin collections. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications on future coin-related content. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a true hidden gem, the 1964 Washington quarter dollar. Did you know that this coin can be worth up to $1.5 million? Stay tuned as we explore its history, rarity, and what makes it so valuable. The 1964 Washington quarter is notable for its design, featuring the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Struck in 90% silver, this coin was the last quarter made with a significant silver content before the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel alloy. But not all 1964 quarters are created equal. There are specific varieties that collectors are on the lookout for. Comparison images of the different varieties of the 1964 Washington quarter. The most sought-after version of the 1964 Washington quarter is the 1964 D Mint Mark variety. This coin, minted in Denver, is particularly valuable because of its lower mintage compared to its Philadelphia counterpart. In total, over 700 million 1964 quarters were minted, but certain mint marks and error coins can be worth a fortune. For example, the 1964 D with the D mint mark can sell for tens of thousands, while those with unique errors can soar into the millions. Graphs and charts showing market trends and auction results for the 1964 quarter. So, what factors contribute to the staggering value of some 1964 quarters? First, rarity plays a crucial role. Coins that are harder to find in uncirculated or proof condition fetch higher prices. Secondly, demand among collectors can drive up prices significantly. In recent years, the market for rare coins has surged, making it a prime time for collectors to cash in. Auctions featuring these rare coins often see bidding wars, pushing prices to incredible heights. Clips from auctions or showcases of high-value 1964 quarters, along with sale price highlights. Let's look at some real-life examples. In 2021, a pristine 1964 D Washington quarter sold for a jaw-dropping $1.5 million at auction. This particular coin was graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS-67, which means it was in exceptional condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins like this, and even lesser-graded examples can command impressive prices, making the hunt for these coins exciting and potentially profitable. Now, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1964 quarter? Here are some tips. Look for the D mint mark on the reverse. If it's there, you might have something special. Coins in mint condition or higher grades are worth more. Look for scratches, wear, and overall appearance. Some coins have unique errors like double dies or off-center strikes. These can dramatically increase a coin's value. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional. To sum it up, the 1964 Washington quarter dollar is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of history that could be worth up to $1.5 million. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Comment below if you have any questions or if you've ever come across a rare quarter. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! We're diving into a fascinating topic that could make you a millionaire without leaving your home. Yes, we're talking about the 1965 Washington quarter. Specifically, a rare variety that could be worth a staggering $1.7 million. If you think you might have one in your collection or pocket change, stick around. First, let's set the stage with some history. The 1965 Washington quarter was produced during a time of significant change in U.S. coinage. In 1965, the U.S. Mint shifted from silver to a copper-nickel composition due to a national coin shortage. This marked the beginning of a new era in coin production. Now, what makes the 1965 Washington quarter so special? While most of them are just worth their face value, there are certain varieties that can fetch astronomical prices, specifically the 1965 quarter with a D mint mark. It's rumored that a few were struck on silver planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel. So, how do you identify the 1965 quarter that could be worth $1.7 million? Here are some key features to look for. Check for the D mint mark located just above the quarter dollar inscription on the reverse. The rare silver variety will weigh approximately 6.25 grams, while the standard copper-nickel version weighs about 5.67 grams. Use a magnet. Copper-nickel coins will not stick, while silver coins will. Now, let's talk about value. The 1965 Washington quarter can sell for anywhere from a few dollars to thousands, depending on its condition and whether it's the rare silver variety. In 2019, one of these rare quarters was sold at auction for an astonishing $1.7 million. If you think you have this rare coin, here's what to do next. Visit a professional coin dealer or numismatist for evaluation. Having your coin graded by a reputable service can significantly increase its market value. You can sell through online platforms, coin shows, or auction houses. So there you have it. The 1965 Washington quarter may seem ordinary, but it has the potential to make you a millionaire. Make sure to check your change and collections, and who knows, you might be holding a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and discoveries. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. In this episode, we'll uncover the incredible value of the 1966 Washington quarter, which can be worth up to $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, let's get started. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, it features a portrait of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1966 quarter is part of a series that was minted during a time of significant changes in the U.S. coinage. The 1966 quarter is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a diameter of 24.26 millimeters and a weight of 6.25 grams. It was struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While most of these coins are worth their face value, there are certain rare varieties that are highly sought after by collectors. So, what makes the 1966 Washington quarter worth up to $1.9 million? The answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. The coins that fetch the highest prices are usually the result of unique minting errors or those in pristine condition. One notable error is the 1966 double die variety, where the design appears doubled due to a mistake during the minting process. These coins can be extremely valuable, often selling for hundreds of thousands or even millions at auction, depending on their condition. Here's how you can identify a valuable 1966 quarter. Check for a D or S mint mark on the reverse. Philadelphia mint coins have no mint mark. Inspect for doubling in the letters and numbers, particularly on the date or the word Liberty. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are the most sought after. Use a magnifying glass to examine for scratches or wear. If you think you have a valuable 1966 quarter, where should you sell it? Consider these options. Great places to connect with collectors and dealers. Websites like eBay can be effective, but make sure to provide clear photos and descriptions. Professional dealers can appraise and purchase your coin, often offering a fair price. In conclusion, the 1966 Washington quarter can be much more than just a piece of change. With the potential to be worth $1.9 million, it's worth taking a closer look at your coin collection. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more valuable coin content. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting for those rare coins. See you in the next video.